right here.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends a match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner. What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
It won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury.
And there's the reversal. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, you can't let that break your focus. But that's easier said than done. It's so great seeing these athletes.
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole.
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole. And there's the counter, Cole. You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy staying right where I am. Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think.
I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not. I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out, but now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Anything can happen in WWE. An entire match can turn on one or two big moves.
And that's why you can't take your eyes off the action for 1 second. You never know when something huge is going to go down.
Nice reversal. Certainly proven that he's got all the tools you need to succeed here on Smackdown.
Yeah, but having the tools is one thing. Using them effectively is a completely different thing.
I don't disagree, but I think Kid Cash does exactly that.
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
Wow, great reversal. Superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You could be Cruiserweight champion in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Duh. They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
Man, this match is so good. It's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Well, thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a run. He's looking for the knockout.
Yeah, he might have just gotten it, Cole. What a wicked shot. Oh, man, these fans are fired up now. On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it. Here's your winner, William Regal.
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
Won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little.
He's got him covered.
Come on! That had to be 3. Watch it. He reversed it.
I know that Johnny Nitro is an incredibly talented superstar, but it's almost impossible for me to get past that arrogant attitude of his.
Oh, come on, man. That's a pretty unprofessional attitude, wouldn't you say, Michael? Nitro's got all the potential in the world, and even you, actually, gotta respect that.
I respect Nitro's potential, Taz, but as far as I'm concerned, he needs some more experience before he's entitled to an ego like...
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too, and I do agree with what they're saying, Taz.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. He saw that one coming.
Wow, great reversal. Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
He may get the 3 count right here. Kicked out just in the nick of time.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because you never competed in a match, Cole. If you did, you'd know that you got to do whatever it takes to win. And if that means bending the rules a bit, well then, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. He's got his opponent trapped in the turnbuckle, and here comes the double sandwiches.
And from the looks of things, they taste even worse than they look.
Every time I see Johnny Nitro in action, I'm blown away. And let's think about it. He's still just a kid. He's got his whole career ahead of him.
Don't remind me, Taz. I have enough trouble.
Yeah, what up?
Obnoxious
Can you hear me?
Friday night. I don't like to think about how much
Alright, for sure. Post it on Discord.
Nitro would agree. This is dumb. Why is he risking everything by going up there? These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
Cole, what you got to realize, to make it in the WWE, this is not a job. This is a lifestyle. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves to their fans as the WWE superstars. It sounds like this capacity crowd is something. He anticipated that move perfectly.
I'll tell you what, right now, on the record, you look at a guy like Johnny Nitro, you might be looking at the future of SmackDown right in front of you.
Could you gush any more about Nitro?
There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
Going up the turnbuckle hurts a heck of a lot less than coming down from the turnbuckle. Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match. If you ask me, I think every fan in this arena is just waiting for the day when Johnny Nitro gets what's coming to him.
Well, actually, I don't believe anybody asked you, so just sit there, look stupid, and be quiet. I like that.
What a counterly move. You can't win fair and square, so he tries to screw his opponent out of the victory.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with him doing whatever it takes to win the match. If it was that
Thanks for the
bad,
W,
ref
by
would
the way.
DQ him, right?
Drew Lopez, 04.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one he's winding up.
Bam! Super kick! That'll take anyone down a peg. All three. Holy cow.
He could pin his opponent right here.
That was a nice win.
Here's your winner, Johnny Nitro and Joey Mercury.
reversal.
Wow, great reversal. And there's the counter, Cole.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over. He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you gotta either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you gotta just flat out tap out.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not gonna hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this man, the high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their mind.
Nice quick counter.
He's building up a head of steam.
Oh man, here it comes, Cole. 619. He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
He certainly is, and I hope he's proud of himself. Personally,
This guy might not have enough to kick out. I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
there's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. And injured superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
You got that right, Cole. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponent think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how beaten up they get. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you got the crap, he slipped out of that one.
And there's the reversal.
Look, bottom line this thing right now, Bobby Lashley is a legit tough guy, and there's no doubt about that.
Sure, but what about his speed? It's rare to see a superstar with the combination of strength and quickness that Lashley possesses. Rey Mysterio is so exciting to watch in action. He's so fast, so agile, so talented. I really think he could be a serious contender for...
He's gonna throw his back out if he keeps this up.
And that certainly wouldn't do him any favors in this match.
These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb he's got his opponent on the ropes. There he goes.
Drop the dime, 619.
Oh my God. Look at the blood just pouring down his face.
Ha! I love it when these superstars just go in there.
He could pin his opponent right here.
That's not where you want to be when you fight this guy.
And that's why 619.
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. Here's the pin.
I can't think of the last time I saw a superstar with the speed, and he may get the 3 count right here.
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I.
cheated.
And this might be enough to get the tap out right here. Look out! He's measuring his opponent.
Whoa! Scissors kick. He might have just knocked this guy out cold, Cole.
What a counter that was!
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them has got these fans on their feet. They know what's up.
There it is, a huge 619!
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
He could get the pin right here. He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match. the case if you lose as well, and having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match with senior superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight. I don't think this will work, but you can't question this superstar's heart.
Yeah, that's true, but the thing about hearts is they gotta pump some blood to the brain.
He's looking for his finisher.
And there it is, Cole. The RKO. Man, that'll take their head right off.
Rey Mysterio never fails to impress me, Taz. It seems like every time...
He's 3 seconds away from a win. This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
That'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Well, excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to disturb you.
Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising the hell out of me here, too.
And I think it's that unpredictability that makes these superstars so exciting to watch.
He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in. Oh, man, here he comes.
RKO! RKO!
I hit with the arcade twice.
These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people...
He's got him covered!
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you ain't gonna see athletes like this anywhere else.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world. And this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best.
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys. But these superstars...
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think.
These fans have certainly rallied around Bobby Lashley, and it's not hard to see why.
Lashley just needs to stay focused and take care of business right now in that ring.
Lashley's made a name for himself doing...
He's got his guy right where he wants him.
And there it is! The scissors kick!
Oh, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover, neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
Well, what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that could have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal? I love hearing the crowd come alive. He's going for the cover, Cole.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
These WWE fans just can't get enough. I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight. A physical match like this will take its toll, and I think that's exactly what we're seeing here.
This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved.
What a cowardly move. Look at him go! Wow!
KO! Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure? There's the cover. Can he do it?
I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting...
He's going for the pin.
Man, this Rey Mysterio has got tons of flash, no doubt about it, an amazing athlete. A lot of people think he's real exciting to watch, and I agree with them. But he just doesn't have to... I don't think this is going to last much longer, Cole. Talk about running on empty. Bobby Lashley's a big guy, no doubt about that. And he knows how to use that size and strength.
You're kidding, right? It seems to me like those are Lashley's two biggest advantages. They've certainly served him well so far in his career.
You keep telling yourself that, Cole. One thing I learned in my career is that the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Lashley's got to be careful. He might learn that the hard way tonight.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus. But that's easier said than done.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? I don't know if this is such a good move. Oh, my. I think someone's just been busted open.
Look at all that blood. These WWE fans are definitely getting...
What's he going for here?
Looks like they're dominating me. Good night, Irene. When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars. He's going for the pin. This could be it.
And he's going for it.
And he got it. RKO.
I've been looking forward to this match all night long, Cole.
This is going to be big, one way or the other.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out, but now I got no idea. Here's the pin. This could be it.
Yes, the PS2.
Here's your winner, Bobby Lashley.
It's on PS2 and Xbox 360. Yeah, we can stream it from the PlayStation 5. 2K25 is going to be coming out soon. I don't know if I want to get it. We could do 2K24.
Wow, great reverse. You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's
I tossed
pretty
Scorpions
obvious
out of
since
the Rumble.
beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole, I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up the win.
Cash, you're talking about two different things. Going outside the rules in the name of self-defense is one thing, but cheating to steal a victory and enhance your own career is something completely different. we are seeing an incredible display
We
of
got
athletic.
2K24
He
for
ain't taking
free
any chances with this submission, Cole.
on
Look at how
PlayStation
tight
Plus.
he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here.
Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let that reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got the hook locked in.
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hold must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it.
Yeah.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You could be Cruiserweight champion in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Duh.
I'll probably
They're
stream
just
for a
training
little
people to go
longer
to
than
war.
hop in
I
Discord
train
before I
them to
get,
be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks.
before I get to sleep.
I think I'll stick to announcing for now. It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong. The thing you got to remember about The Undertaker is that 50% of his style, his offense, is about getting inside the head of his opponent. If you can keep your cool and keep your head together in the ring with him, you're halfway home.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man, Taz. Surely you can't. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that could have a He's got him covered! And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant. Come on! That had to be
Yeah,
true.
we're gonna do more missions. Make me richer on there.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're gonna be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
You know, there's no doubt that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that?
Oh, you ain't heard from
The
Brucey
dead
yet?
man has proven himself time and time again. I highly doubt that that would change if he lost this match, which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way.
Taker's earned his rep, no doubt about it. Uh-oh, you know what's coming next, Cole.
Tombstone, pile driver. How many superstars have fallen victim to that over the years?
He's 3 seconds away from a win. Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
He's still babysitting, or is he back at home? You win? Any? Win any games onwards then? Damn. All sweats.
great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight. There are a lot of superstars in the back who'd like to shut Ken Kennedy's mouth once and for all.
I ain't disagreeing with you, but there's a huge difference between wanting to do that and being able to pull that off. Mr. Kennedy ain't no pushover, I'm telling you. You feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out.
Matt Hardy says that...
I love it. Talk about rubbing your opponent's face in it.
Yes, but this might not be the smartest course of action. This match is far from over.
That was a textbook reversal.
Nice reversal.
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I do agree with what they're saying, Taz.
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner. And this might be enough to get the tap out right here. Oh my! The submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole. This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Well, excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to have disturbed you.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the
There's a dude with guts. These top rope moves are risky.
Oh my God!
He's 3 seconds away from a win. Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so?
This is dumb. Why is he risking everything by going up there?
Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
Tell you what, whoa, there goes the ref. Well, might as well chuck the rule book out the window now.
And that also means that there's no one to call a pinfall or submission. Look out! The referee's been knocked out.
And this is where things start getting a little interesting, Cole. Man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of the old ECW days.
If that's your idea of good old days, I'm glad I wasn't around for them.
You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy staying right where I am.
Mr. Kennedy's my kind of guy. He'll talk smack right to your face, and he can back it up with his body in that ring.
He certainly isn't shy about sharing his opinions, that's for sure. But I, for one, could do without that enormous ego of his. He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off?
Man, I'm telling you, here's the pin.
And the winner of the match, Mr. Kennedy! Kennedy!
And I can't blame them.
2 words, cruiserweight title. That's what Helms is all about, and that's what he wore around his waist right after he decided to shape up and get serious.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons, Taz.
It's the reversal, Cole.
What a reversal.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be complete. Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I do agree with what they're saying, Taz.
You know, there's a lot of people out there that call Kid Cash the future of the cruiserweight division. I'm not one of those people.
I think there are a number of fans in this arena who disagree with you, Taz.
Hey, look, it's not like I'm not used to having people disagree with me, but that doesn't mean I'm not right. Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you can cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now.
Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
The smartest thing Gregory Helms ever did was getting rid of that stupid, doofy superhero costume he used to wear.
You say that. Quite frankly, I liked Helms a lot better when he was the Hurricane, and I think these fans would agree.
Look, superheroes are fine when you're like 8, or if you have the mental capacity of an 8-year-old, kind of like you. Kid Cash better be careful, he's getting a little too cocky.
I'm sure he knows that, Tad. I'm sure he's not going to let his attitude get in the way of a victory here tonight. You know, Taz, I wish Gregory Helms had stayed on Raw. He was a fan favorite, and he didn't have the chip on his shoulder that he's got these days.
Yeah, but he was also dressed up like some kind of goofy, crazy superhero. And there ain't no cruiserweight title on Raw.
Well then, what a cowardly move. He can't win fair and square, so he tries to screw his opponent out of the victory.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with him doing whatever it takes to win the match. If it was that bad, the ref would have DQ'd him, right?
Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference, believe me. enjoyed seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime...
That's just about the last position you want to find yourself in.
No doubt. I don't care how tough you are. That hurts.
He anticipated that move perfectly. Kid Cash is a superstar with a very bright future ahead of him here on SmackDown.
You think so? I don't know if I'd agree with that.
What are you talking about? One of the first things he did upon arriving on SmackDown was win the Cruiserweight title.
Yeah, and the second thing he did was lose it. Case closed. These superstars give...
He's measuring his opponent.
Oh, man! Wicked shining wizard! Right to the beam! Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my number one...
Come on, this is for the title! Reach for it! Neither one of these guys can afford to get knocked. Oh, man, that title's totally within his reach. And there's the counter, Cole.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE fans ain't exactly known for keeping their opinions to themselves.
Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification. This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
That'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, we're gonna enjoy it in peace.
Will excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to disturb you.
These superstars are on top of their game.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Yeah, and his opponent's not doing nothing about it. What's that tell you?
Sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? These are WWE superstars.
This one's over if he grabs the title. I think it's a shame the way Gregory Helms threw away all of his fan support when he decided to stop being the Hurricane.
I totally disagree with you, Cole. For me, that's when Helms grew up and started to become a real serious competitor right here in the WWE.
Kid Cash has certainly proven that he's got all the tools you need to succeed here on SmackDown.
Yeah, but having the tools is one thing. Using them effectively is a completely different thing.
I don't disagree, but I think Kid Cash does exactly that.
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared.
If he gets the title, he's going home a champion. This has been a great match so far. And
This is a pivotal moment. Whoever comes up,
he's close enough to the title to see his face in it.
oh no, the referee is down. What's going to happen now?
Anything and everything, Cole. No ref means no rules. Gregory Helms is one of the most dangerous cruiserweights in the business today. This guy knows about 6 different ways to take you out from any position.
Yeah, and 5 of them require the referee to be looking the other way if he doesn't...
His opponent better do something real quick, or else he's going to win this thing right here. These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come we got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Taz. I think it would be extremely entertaining to listen to you try to call a match all by yourself.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all. Kid Cass certainly has his share of fans and watching him.
Has he got it? He's so close! I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match. Watch your head!
Too late. He connected with the Shining Wizard. He's literally inches away from victory.
Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How can you?
Man, what a chance shot. Reminds me of the old ECW days.
If that's your idea of good old days, I'm glad I wasn't around for them. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not. When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they just can't compete with SmackDown. Only a few inches separate him from his goal.
I'll tell you what, right now, Cole, there's not enough room up there for both of them. Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match?
Gut check time. Can he reach the title before his opponent stops him? The title is only inches away.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to...
Look at that! He's almost got it! Oh my God! They're tearing each other apart!
Victory is within his reach! But can he grab it?
Well, I think this one's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Not too tough to figure out who's going to win this one.
You know, this wouldn't be the first time you made a prediction that didn't pan out.
That's pretty fun.
Here's your winner, Kid Cash.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Everyone go check Drew Lopez 04 out on Twitch. Alright, I'll be in Discord real soon. Thanks for the W's. Thanks for all the support. Oh, look who decided to pop in.
The following contest is a hardcore match. On the way to the ring, the WWE Champion from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, Edge. And the opponent, from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing 230 pounds, Rob Van Dam.
This is probably going to be the last match.
I can't believe he countered that one.
He countered that and made it look easy.
I'm so happy that we have a superstar like Edge on the Raw roster. Someone who sets goals for himself and doesn't let anything stop him from reaching them. He's a great role model for young fans.
Oh, he's a terrific role model, all right.
Ed, climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt. It looks like they've slowed the match down a little. And I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anyway. These fans love confidence in their superstar, and that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match. Oh, boy, these fans have got something on.
He's a slippery devil. This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that he's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here. He's not going to get caught with that one.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
I can't believe someone as out of it as Rob Van Dam can be featured as prominently. Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
Understand how these fans can. Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheap, plain and simple.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. He may get the 3 count here. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they could have...
He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Rob Van Dam is such an amazing athletic competitor. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the biggest stars in the business.
You gotta be kidding me, JR. I think you're more out of it than RVD is. I mean, Van Dam might have a few fans, but that doesn't mean he's as big a star as he seems to think he is.
Something wrong with your eyes, King? You need glasses?
He's bringing the hammer down, JR!
He sure is. And the longer he holds that sledgehammer, the uglier it's going to get. Boy, what a match.
That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk. doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them? They're certainly not getting much from Edge.
That's not true, JR. I'm sure this arena is just full of Edge heads tonight. You might not hear them cheering, but that's probably because they're in awe of the fact that they're watching their favorite superstar.
Or maybe it's because the Eggheads turned on Edge right about the same time he turned on them, King. I think they do a pretty good job of making themselves heard, but with those boos instead of cheers now.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're squishing, look at this. Head first into the table again and again.
One of those is bad enough, but this many? This could lead to a concussion, or worse. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
That's easy. My God, they're taking this one to the fans, King. These superstars are totally out of control, JR. I love it.
Oh, boy. Look out, folks.
Man, head first into the barricade. I hope we've got plenty of aspirin backstage. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
Well, you've got to have a guess, right? He could pin him right here, JR.
There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure. Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who could hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. There are quite a few SmackDown superstars.
If he's looking for a weapon, he's in the right place. You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't...
This could be a pinfall.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic. But I think these fans are... Here's the cover, JR. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem...
Oh, man! Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
I'd be surprised if there was a single person in this arena who didn't, King. Good grief! I don't care how tough...
Whoops! There goes the referee!
Oh, man! And now there's no one to keep order in this matchup.
So long, ref! Sweet dreams!
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that. Oh, no! The referee's been knocked out! This can't be good.
Are you kidding? Now anything goes. It doesn't get any better than that, JR. Look at that! He's bleeding like a stuffed pig!
The referee had better get in there and take a look at that. We may need to stop this match.
Stop the match? Are you crazy, JR? It's just getting interesting. He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to? Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, you can't question the heart of any WWE superstar. But there comes a point where you're just not able to physically continue.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher. King. Sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning. What a vicious chair shot!
That chair was never meant to be used like that, JR.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out. If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it could be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches won with one or two big moves.
You sure don't. You've got to lay the groundwork first.
JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like the proverbial government mule.
I'm not playing favorites, King. I might have issues with certain superstars as human beings, but I respect their in-ring abilities nonetheless.
JR, you're so full of it that you've got diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably...
These top rope moves are always difference makers, for better or worse.
Here he goes, up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad. He's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. They haven't been...
Here's your winner and the new WWE Champion, Rob Van Dam.
I was getting worried there at the end. Well, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks for all the support. Everyone go check Drew Lopez 04 out on Twitch.